back to Bladerunner. Okay, I didn't expect this to be circling back here. I thought that was the... I don't know what to call it. Just the fucking... I don't know. This place, I think, is what I'm trying to think of. I want to go home and check on Maggie, because I feel like they would know where I live if they know my name, and I'm worried about her. Oh, Maggie, are you okay, girl? Okay, you're good. Thank God, that's a relief.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Good girl. I did notice, from the looks of it, 2 new areas to explore on the map in the car. Or vehicle. I don't know if you'd call it a car anymore. Yeah, these 2 areas looks new. And I don't think there's any others. Pretty sure these are new, anyway. It looks more wide. Mysterious Hall. Nightclub Row. Oh no, wait a minute. They are new places, aren't they? Nightclub Row. Oh no, they are new, yeah. It's just I was thinking about that guy that took out some by Nightclub Row or whatever and watched me work. Feel like he's a stripper of sorts. Nothing to look at. And then let's go to, what's that, Tally Lewis? Yeah, that guy in the red. And there's no one else to talk to.
Hey, man.
You're that cat from Howie Lee's. McCoy, right? We keep bumping into each other. You want an autograph? I know you ain't heard of me yet, but Gordo Frizz's autograph's gonna be worth a pile of chinion someday.
I'll hold my breath. I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Man, don't you got anything better to do than hassle innocent people at their place of work? Make it snappy, okay?
I really appreciate your patience. You know the chef at Howie's?
That big, flabby guy? Never seen him before.
You were hanging around right when he took off.
Pure coincidence. You are one hell of a suspicious cat, McCoy. Kick back, relax, watch my show. Take a little break from your boring existence.
Right. So here's the guy that I saw in that place then. Nothing else? Fine. Alright then, let's go across the street.
I remember
Rocky.
early Q used to call himself a humanitarian because he'd recruit orphans for his sex club, then donate a percentage of their salary to his favorite animal propagation lab. Yeah, he was a real piece of work.
Clearly could talk to you. You can tell which ones you can talk to. The lighting doesn't fit with the rest of it. And it's up to you.
Hey, Hanoi, where's Early?
Off-world fat farm.
You can do better than that.
No, it's true. Mr. Q sent me a vid just yesterday. Getting a hell of a tan he is.
Early's waiting.
There he is.
Sod off. You've got no appointment and you've got no warrant.
Early's waiting on me.
Sod off. You've got no appointment
Okay,
and
got it. And then with Stern or whatever. Probably. Yeah.
Early's waiting on me.
Sod off.
Yeah. It probably does nothing. How are
Let
you?
me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
No.
How old are you?
I don't think old enough, I don't know.
Sod off. You've got no appointment and you've
Got
got...
it. Now talk about change of scenery. really doesn't mesh up this rotary thing. So I could talk to you. And the bartender.
What's your pleasure, sir?
The highest octane.
One Venus eye trap coming up.
Is it?
What's your name?
Yeah, no name. Pretty sure they're just androids or some shit.
What's the green?
Neptune's nip. I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay.
Hit me again. You pick the color.
Ah, 2 of 10, 10 of 2.
Why is it called that?
Let's just say it's a love potion.
Right, so this place is almost useless to me. I need to question with me early Q, or Mr. Q, whatever you want to call him. But I'm being denied access. Can I shoot him? No. As soon as I pull out my gun, I get thrown out. Fair enough. Alright then, let's go back in here.
The doctor calls up his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is you only got 24 hours to live. The patient says, what, it could be worse than that? The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Guess what happens to a replicant who does his job really well? Early retirement, baby. I see we got a celebrity in the audience. Can I get a spot, please? That's right. It's one of the boys from the local Bladerunner unit. One of the LPD's finest.
As you got my gun
Ray
holding up.
McCoy. Let's give a big hand for Rep Detect McCoy. He's protecting us poor slobs, ladies and gentlemen. He even thinks you're a replicant. He can waste you right where you stand. Nice job, eh, detective?
It doesn't quite work that way.
Doesn't, eh? What if I pretended to be a replicant?
That just an excuse for your lousy act, Gordo?
That snake dancer that worked here, Zora, she was a rep. And her picture's gonna be on every front page tomorrow.
Too bad she'll never read it.
How are you sure someone's a rep, detective?
There's a test.
Test? What replicant's gonna sit still for a test?
If I'm trying to question someone and he runs, that's a pretty good sign.
Could be a pretty good sign that you need to bathe more often.
Comical. I don't know.
Damn.
Well, it's just like me trying to get a hold of anyone. Don't know. Oh, there you
Do
are.
what you gotta do, McCoy. If you gotta shoot, that's cool.
I'll just... Okay.
Come on, McCoy. Why don't you make me famous?
Sure.
How do you know? I
Oh,
could
yeah.
be a martyr for the cause, baby.
Every rep I've ever seen wants to live, not die, pal.
What are you, an expert?
I've been around. You may not be a rep, but you're a damn rep sympathizer for sure. Now we're gonna take a little ride downtown.
Yeah? And what? You'll put me on that V.T.O.L machine? My 15 minutes of fame, baby. It ain't as good as being gunned down in the street, but what the hell?
Possible lead?
You keeping busy, pal?
Show's over, baby! And there ain't gonna be no encore!
You
Okay.
keeping busy, pal?
Show's over!
Why just fucking question you?
You keeping busy?
No, of course not.
You keeping...
Yep, of course not. Yep, whatever. Let's go to floor 1, I guess. Let's talk to the boss. Boss not here. Interesting. And if you know where the boss is? No? No one? Okay.
Mainframe.
Level 2 then.
Shooting range.
See if there's any new evidence.
The mainframe confirmed what I'd already guessed. The car from Chinatown was the same vehicle that had smacked the hydrant at Runsitter's. The car was registered to a woman named Dektora. She'd bought it from a used car lot in the 4th sector. I ran the name through records and came up empty. The used car lot checked out clean too, but maybe the owner could tell me something.
Okay, God, let's talk to the owner. Don't know where she is though. Been there. DNA Row. Bradbury Buildings. Where even is she? Let me check my evidence.
The car was registered to a woman named Dektora. She'd bought it from a used car lot in the 4th sector. I ran the name through records and came up empty. The used car lot checked out clean too, but maybe the owner could...
The used sector. Oh. No idea what that is. Nothing. I really don't know. Let's go back to the apartments. I mean, I didn't check the entire apartment complex anyway. Ended up climbing that cabinet when there was still an entire floor to look at. Could be missing something there. We need a lift. This seems new. Yeah, but I knew I wasn't going to do much. Oh, God damn it.
Yes,
I'm looking for J.F. Sebastian.
that's me.
McCoy, LPD. You had a break-in?
I don't think I called anyone.
I was already here. I was chasing one of the perpetrators.
Well, everything's all right now. I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
You may think you can, but believe me, you can't. Better if I check it out.
Well, if you insist.
Thank you.
I don't think they took anything. I don't really have anything here of any value.
You work for Tyrell Corporation?
Yes, sir. I'm one of the principal design engineers for Dr. Tyrell. He's a very nice man. You know, he even fronted me the money to buy this building. It's a landmark, you know. You really should see the front edifice. They put some amazing detail into it.
You feeling all right?
Oh, sure. I'm fine.
You wouldn't be hiding anybody, would you?
No, sir. There's nobody here but me and my friends.
What friends?
Who's friends?
Good evening, Jeff.
Evening, General. See? I make friends.
He almost looks real.
He's plenty real enough for me. And real good company, too.
Look, I gotta check the premises again. Maybe they left something behind.
Well, if you want to take a look, go on ahead. I can't stop you. But please be careful in my lab.
You got it.
So you're a high-ranking position in the company, and they gave you just enough to buy this place, but not to, and you're not making enough money to renovate it. That's interesting. How much was this place? Like 50 mil? Knowing the inflation of the day, yes. Nothing.
I didn't have time to stop for synthetic eggs. I remember it was like...
Yeah, you said this last time. Nothing there, as far as I can tell. I'll check the lab. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Or monkey. Here. So this is where I saw the Rastafarian looking guy. Then I immediately climbed this by mistake. I was like, why am I shooting that? Oh, never mind. There's nowhere else to explore. But I'm going up anyway. Nothing on the roof. Yep, absolutely nothing. So yeah, really nothing. Absolutely fuck all here. Over there. Yep, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Place look clean. The only thing I could do is question you, but if anyone's watched the movie, you know, that's a waste of time.
You know the design subcons down on the row? Miraji and Chu?
I've heard of them, but I've never seen them. I don't go in for the parties and stuff, and I never go down to the row.
You ever work with a Dr. Eisenduller?
We're in different fields. I'm in basic biogenetic design, and he works on the practical application of off-world physics. He seems to be a very nice man.
Who happens to be dead.
Dead?
He was murdered. Probably by a replicant.
But replicants aren't allowed on Terra.
But they're here, nonetheless. And who do you think they'll start looking for next? How
You.
well do you know Dr. Tyrell?
Oh, I'm not sure anyone really knows him. But I can tell you this, he's a great man and a brilliant genetic designer. Dr. Tyrell and I play chess every week. I've only beaten him once.
You're in the middle of a game right now?
Uh-huh. You play?
I don't have the patience for chess.
You play with Dr. Tyrell, you learn something new every time.
Such as?
Every single move must be taken very seriously. Otherwise, you've lost before you've even begun.
How
Yeah.
different are the 6s from the other Nexus models?
You're a Bladerunner, aren't you?
Bingo.
But you said you were here about the burglary.
The guys who broke in might be replicants.
What in the world would a replicant want from me?
You worked on the Nexus 6 series, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
Would you say that the 6s are smarter than the old 4s and 5s?
They're supposed to be. Stronger and more agile, too.
So maybe they want to learn more about themselves. Maybe they want to pick your brain about their brains.
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
Okay, is there even much more to talk about?
Got the straight scoop for me, or what?
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
Let's do this, which I know is going to do absolutely fucking nothing.
Got the straight scoop for me, or what?
Yeah,
I think you
exactly.
should leave now, Mr.
Why is that even a mechanic? I'll leave then. None of that conversation may have opened anything up for me. Maybe I should go back to Tyrell. Yeah, it looks like nothing's new. I feel like there's a waste of time going back to the precinct just to fucking question someone that doesn't want to be questioned. And essentially I know doesn't need to be questioned. At this point. Anything else for you to tell
you got
me?
an appointment this time?
Nope.
So why you here?
So, anyone else explode around here lately?
I eat any more of that cafeteria food, my stomach's liable to. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, sir.
You gonna throw me out?
If need be.
Alright, cool. So, nothing to do here. I don't know where else to go.
Locked.
Alright, so the gun store's locked. I noticed as well up here, the snake person is no longer around. Do you have anything to tell me about
Any
that?
luck finding more of that dragonfly jewelry?
Oh, see, I was right. Piece you showed me was part of a collection bought for a nightclub in 4th sector.
You know the name of the nightclub owner?
No, senor. But my friend, he says the man is not certain.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, 4th sector, I guess. I have a name of a woman, and then I have a place I could go to. But yeah, I have the name of a woman which I somehow don't know where she lives or works. I'm trying to get stumped here. I'm seeing like no places new on the map. Stereo hall, I guess. Yeah, I haven't been here before, so I guess that's new. Don't know why I thought I did, or would have.
It was the trickster. He said Pat doesn't have a mink coat. She's got a good Republican cloth coat. That's all.
You're wrong, sweetie. It was Herbert Hoover.
I'm sorry, but I was there.
Well, if anything, you were all of 3 years old back then.
I still remember it, like it was yesterday.
You guys still battling it out?
That's what keeps a marriage alive and kicking, Ray. What can we do you for?
The works.
Coming right up. You know anything about politics, Ray? Famous quotes, things like that?
I try not to.
How about the checker speech?
Never heard of it.
Hoover's checker speech.
Nixon's checker speech.
You're forgetting a lot, your old age.
Right behind you, lady.
Okay. I feel like you two aren't worth questioning. Go into the stereo hall then, the arcade. What's over here? Red alert. There's nothing to click on in here, and it leads me out. So what's in Hall of Mirrors? Chase sequence of sorts? Is it just me figuring out which way is the right way? Or I could just click on that. Thank you. And it just leads me out here. Neat. Wasting my time.
It's a killer, I kid you not. Only 35,000. Yeah, red, orange, blue, puke green, any color you want. Just give me 24 to hose the graffiti off. Just kidding. Ask for the man, Crazy Legs Larry. Toodaloo. Admiring that bishy cat, ain't you? I don't blame you. It's a classic ride in a deluxe sport package. It'll push 125 without so much as a shake. Of course, you gotta find the road for it.
That's always the problem.
Crazy Legs, Larry Hirsch. Pleased to meet you.
Ray McCoy.
You can call me Crazy, you can call me Larry. You can even call me Crazy Legs Larry. But don't call me if you don't think a hot set of wheels ain't necessary.
Okay.
The Bishi's exceptional. Mechanical is Pacific Rim flawless, as usual. But they also save some of the classic styling of the old GM days.
Looks like a piece of work.
Forget those fibroplast Filipino heaps everyone's driving around. This is real. Just feast your eyes on this. You see it? You see it? That's actual chrome, the real stuff. They saved a couple hundred sheets of Tijuana chrome from before the war. It's completely legal and everything. Beautiful, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
And you probably won't ever see it again unless you steal this puppy. And honestly, no. Frankly, I gotta tell you, it's got your name written all over it. Ray McCovey.
McCoy.
Give it, take a couple letters.
I'll have to think about it.
Don't think too long or too hard about it, Roy. It's liable to be gonzo by the time you come back.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Heck, keep your paws off that, Ray.
fine. What's up here then? Cab bag.
Locked.
I like the red one,
That sucks.
but this one looks pretty neat.
Locked.
Alright. Lily so.
Hey, Ray, how you doing?
Just fine, Crazy.
You've been thinking about the cat, haven't you? I don't blame you. She keeps me up at night, too. And I ain't ever even lip wrestled in the back seat. Which is definitely what's in the cards for a stud of your caliber.
Throw in a babe and maybe you got a deal.
No sweat, I'll have one over in a jiffy.
Not just kidding.
No, I don't want to do that. Any more things you could tell
a
me?
black sedan a few days ago?
Black sedan? Hey, I got standards. If it ain't sporty, I got no room for it.
I've seen the
You call that
registration.
sporty?
I know a woman bought it from you.
Oh, that sedan. Hey, look, a sexy blonde wants to pay top dollar for the ugliest car in the place. Who am I to say no?
Did you know who she was?
No, but I'd like to know her in the biblical sense, if you catch what I'm saying. Look, Ray, it ain't a crime for me to make a living.
Oh, of course.
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we kids or what, Ray? You're talking to Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch here.
I take that as a yes.
You can take it any way you want. Just don't take it for a test drive in the 4th sector.
What's with the full sector thing? Can I have the paperwork?
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we kids?
Give me the paperwork then.
Heck, keep your paws off.
No, no, fine, I'll just fuck off. Nothing else here for me. But, yeah, I'm going to leave the episode here. It's going to be another short one, really. Well, I say short. I need to keep them less than 3 minutes on average. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye and take care.